up? So I am going to do a video about this movie that I watched. Yeah, I was gonna do the Evil Dead remake review first, and I apologize that that is not this video. But you know when you see one of those movies and you just feel so strongly about it? Well, that's what happened to me. I saw this and I knew I had to talk to you guys about it before Evil Dead. So I do apologize that this isn't Evil Dead, but you won't regret it. So I watched ABC's of Death. A little background on what this movie is supposed to be. Basically, 26 directors all over the world were given a letter and they had to come up with a word and they had to make a short film about it. And it had to result in death of some sort. So immediately I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. Like, I love the concept. So I'm still like really overwhelmed by this movie. I saw it, I think 2 days ago, and really disturbed, let me just say. Okay, so I'll tell you that I did enjoy some of the short films. Some of them, okay, it was really kind of not a low budget. I think each director had like $5,000 to work with, and they had to make like a 1 minute, I don't know, to 5 minute short film. And I mean, the acting was pretty bad in all of them, almost all of them. Some of them were pretty well acted, some of them were horribly acted, horrible. The ones I liked D, which is interesting because when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, I'm not gonna like that one. I won't watch it, I can't watch it. But I actually liked it because it has a huge twist at the end. Then I liked, right now I can only think of the letters that like made me really upset. What else did I like? Oh, T. I liked T and Q. I liked Q. Q was the first one I saw that was really different from the others and I liked it. And T was a claymation one and I thought it was super, super clever. I probably wouldn't have liked it if it wasn't claymation. Because I know how much work goes into claymation and I really could appreciate all the work that they put in for that short film. And it was funny, like it wasn't super scary. A lot of these weren't scary at all. It's not I would say it's a horror because of all the gore and the disturbing factor. Oh Lord. Okay. Had I been watching this by myself, I would have stopped at F. F was so weird. Oh, and I'm not going to tell you what the letters stand for, because that's part of the fun. Me and the person I was watching it with, we were trying to guess what the letters stood for, and it created like a little game, and you know, sometimes I'd be right, sometimes he'd be right, and it would just be funny, because it'd be like a little game. Thank God I did not watch it alone, because I wouldn't have watched the whole thing. I would have stopped at F, but you know what, I was like, we're gonna keep going. There's not that many left. I don't know, it was rough. F was so weird, like we were dying laughing. We were laughing so hard because it was so over the top. Like, are you kidding me? It was ridiculous. Anyway, so I had a really bad reaction to 2 of them. One of them actually made me cry. Like, I was tearing up because of this letter, and that one was X. It was so emotional for me, and I can't really talk about it because I don't want to ruin what it is about, but it's really emotional for me, and it's really, really sad. It's a sad one, and they made this concept into a horror short, and it was interesting, but really depressing, and so I cried. And then the other one that really, really got to me was L, where I was just like, nope, I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I cannot. No. It was really, I loved the concept, as painful it is for me to say that, because it really did get to me. I liked the concept, but it was just so, they went way too far. They went way too far with L. It was bad. So I thought F was gonna be the worst one by far, and then we got to L, and then we got to X, and I was like, I can't handle anymore. I can't. and then it was just 2 more after XYZ, and I was like, okay, I'll stick it out, I'll stick it out, I can do this. But it was so hard. It was really hard. I wanted to turn it off so many times because it was so disturbing. Had I made my most disturbing horror video as of today, this would have been the only one I talked about because it takes the cake. I mean, by the way, I'm not doing a rating system for this one because it's 26 short films basically, so I can't rate them all. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put you through that. I'm not gonna put myself through that. Basically, this movie doesn't get a rating because I'm just gonna tell you, you probably shouldn't watch it. It's not that great acted. Like I said, a lot of them were not greatly acted. Some of them were okay. Like X was so amazingly acted, and that's why it got to me so much. A lot of these also aren't in English, and I had a version that didn't have subtitles, so I don't know what they were saying, but I could get the feel for what was going on just by the imagery. Especially in X, you don't really need subtitles for it, you understand. And it's so emotional. So, yeah, I can warn you that if this piqued your interest, the fact that it actually made me cry, it probably won't make you cry because you guys probably won't be as emotionally connected with that kind of story as I was. So it probably won't make a lot of you cry, but it made me cry because of it. Anyway, if this interests you, definitely watch the trailer. I don't think the trailer is any indicator about this movie. It doesn't really do it justice for how disturbing and how far they really go. So watch the trailer though, I'll have it linked down below, and then try and watch it, try and get through it. See if you can guess what the letters are, because that's part of the fun. It'd probably be a good, cool drinking game too, but you would not want to drink during this movie. That would just really mess you up. So that's really all I have to say about it. It was probably the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. Collectively as a whole, maybe not, but L and X specifically, 2 of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life that really emotionally got to me. So yeah, check it out, the trailer. Let me know if you've watched this, what you think about it. I'd love to hear your opinion, and if you watch it, you know, make sure to let me know. You can tweet me or whatever, Facebook me what you thought of it, because I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it, what shorts were your favorite, and what shorts really got to you, or if any. Some of you may be cold and hard and things don't get to you. I don't know. We all are horror fans here. We tend to be kind of hard-chilled. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.